What's up, y'all? You know I had to get up here and rant like I always do. But what y'all think about the Titanic submarine? That thing that take people to tour, the tourists. I think mainly what it does, I think it take people at the bottom of the sea to see the Titanic ship. And I don't know how many people it was that was up on that ship, but I know it's been missing. It's been missing for the last couple of days or last 48 hours. And they were saying they got, 40 hours of oxygen inside of that thing. I guess before it kills them. But I see they've been searching for them. That's just crazy. It's crazy just how you can go touring all the time and someone near down the line, you have that one instructor or one person driving it and you just end up getting lost. That's crazy. I hope and pray they find those people. And I get though too, they was going down there to see the Titanic ship and they was trying to enjoy and have fun because I think it cost, what, $250 to ride down to it. I mean, that's a lot of money, that is, but I just hope and pray they find them people. I hope and pray they find them, and I hope and pray they all right. I see they searching for them at the sea. I don't know what state it's in, where that ship crashed at. I don't know. I have to look more of that up, but it was the Titanic submarine. They was trying to get down there and see, I guess the Titanic ship. But like I said, it's just crazy. It's crazy, and I just hope and pray they are, and I hope and pray they find them before the oxygen run out. I truly do. And also, though, too, what y'all think about Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son? That was just crazy to see. They was charging him with what? Misconduct or something like that. I gotta really look at it and see what they charging him with. Because it's just crazy. It is. I thought he had got himself together, Hunter Biden. I remember when he got caught sniffing cocaine, and I also too remember with him when he was caught with all those prostitutes. I mean, it's just insane. Yeah, what? Guilty of misdemeanor tax charger. Hunter Biden pleads guilty to federal tax charges. Strike deal on gun charges. So it's tax charges. Tax charges, strike deal. Legal experts say that charges against Hunter Biden are rarely brought. The tax charges in misdemeanor. I mean, it's just crazy. It is. Tax charges. I reckon he haven't been paying his taxes, or maybe he been. Ooh, I don't know. I thought something had fell up on me. I reckon he haven't been paying his taxes. And also though too, with him, probably a lot more things that they just not coming out saying now. But I do hate to see that with him. Yeah, they say guilty of misdemeanor tax charges under the deal with the Justice Department. The president's son agreed to prohibit filing his taxes late. He can avoid charge that he lied about his drug use when he purchased a handgun. So mainly what is taxes, and it's a misdemeanor. It is. And it's a gun charges. I don't know if he's a convicted felon or what. I thought it was something a little bit more serious. But of course, a lot of those conservatives or Republicans are going to eat that up. They're going to eat that up off Joe Biden. They are talking about his son. I know he done struggled with drugs. I know he done struggled with a lot of things. He has. And maybe though too with him with his mama passing away at a very young age. Joe Biden was married to his mama, and I think she ended up getting killed in a car accident. But it's insane how much you see him inside of the news. And he's an older man. He about in his 50s. It is. But they say they charging him with tax fraud, and also too a misdemeanor and everything, and a handgun. I don't know why he can't have a handgun. I don't know why Hunter Biden cannot have a handgun. Yeah, Hunter Biden to plead guilty of misdemeanor tax charges. So mainly he hasn't filed his taxes and he hasn't been paying them. But it's funny they getting him and they haven't got Donald Trump for something that. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny who they mess with and it's funny who they not mess with. And I know both of them white, but it's just something to see. It truly is. But I don't know. I hope things work out for him. It's just funny that all this coming along. And, Joe Biden about to rerun. Well, he already announced he's rerunning for president. So I guess they had to pull something up. It is, and you just got to do right. More than anything, you got to do right. He got the money to pay those taxes, but apparently he don't want to pay them, or apparently he did forget. I don't know. You just never know these people, these rich people with all this money and everything. You expect for them to be happy, but they don't. And also, though, too, what y'all think about this case? What do y'all think about this case that keep going on with YNW Melly? What y'all think about it? From what they saying, he could have a way walk free. They're trying to say that he can walk free, and they also too saying, I guess if they ain't got enough evidence, and I guess if the judge grants something, they can halfway let YNW Melly walk free. And it's just crazy with those guys. And one thing though too with them guys that YNW Melly was hanging out with, I don't even think he had beef with them. Those were his friends. I just think randomly he killed them. Well, that's what they saying, he killed them. It's not for me to really say, but it's crazy with a lot of these little younger guys. It is. And he been at trial, he been looking calm. I seen his mama post something about she halfway done had a heart attack. I guess with this whole trial going up on, I guess it's stressful. And I guess though too, she wondering about her child's life, but it's like this to a certain extent. Your child didn't think about those guys' life when he took it. It's something with a lot of these little young guys, how they pick up these guns and they think being a thug or a gang member gonna solve their issues, or they let Satan get in the inside of them. You know, and now he's sitting there. I didn't notice how long YNW Melly been inside of jail. I think he been in jail since what, 2018 or 2019. A little young guy, me and him like 7 years apart, and half of his life been inside of a jail cell for shooting and killing. Then rode around with the bodies. Now you know if he did that, now you know your spirit gotta be evil just to murder and kill like that. Me personally, I couldn't even sleep at night. And then one thing though too with a lot of these younger guys, they're not smart. They're not smart at all. When they shooting and killing, they leave evidence. They tell people, it's like they brag about it. How you gonna brag about something like that? By heart and spirit, just how can you do it? And he's in there, and like I said, we're gonna see how this trial plays out. But some say they feel he can walk free. Some say they feel he may walk free because of something with the judge. I can't even think of it off the top of my head, but some really do think he may walk free from out that courthouse. I don't know. It's God's will. And if he do, I hope and pray he get it together. All of these little young black rappers, it's just sad to see them. I mean, they don't comprehend how much people done fought for us. How much people done fought for us and what people done been through to get us to where we get. And it's a blessing to rap. These little guys be coming from the hood. Well, some of them do, not all of them don't be coming from the hood. But these little guys be coming from like the hood and be coming from all these different places, and God give them an ability to rap. I can't rap at all. I can't do it. And they end up making about what can make it like close to $1 million in a year off a song. About $50,000 in one night from a club appearance, just getting money. And you choose to kill and go out there and misuse your platform. That's one thing about this platform. It's gonna get bigger and bigger no matter how big it get. I promise to God, I pray to God that I don't misuse it and use it for good. But we gonna watch and see how this whole Melly trial turn out. And what y'all think about Andrew Tate? I don't know Andrew Tate that good. I know he's biracial. He don't look it. I think his daddy's black and his mama's white. He looks like he's Arabic or Latin. He doesn't look like he's mixed with black. But I seen him trending though too. I seen a lot with him since he's been out of jail. But they're charging him with rape and also prostitution. They are. It's just crazy. And he another one got money. I mean, you got money and you choosing to misuse it. Like I said, I got to look up more about Andrew Tate. I don't know a lot about him. I just see him up on social media way before he got arrested. I do. But they're charging him with rape and prostitution. I guess he was pimping women out. It's crazy some of the stuff these people be into. These people be into all type of things. Even when they at the top, they still be want to get into all this stuff. But like I said, I guess we'll have to keep an eye up on this trial with Andrew Tate. All these rich people being charged. I mean, it's just insane. It is. All this money y'all got and you being charged with that. Yeah, but and also though too, what y'all think about Bebe Rexha? For that man to sit up there and just throw a phone at her while she's performing. Talking about he thought it would be funny. I don't know intent was he trying to hit her or harm her or hurt her or what he was trying to do, but hey, he ended up hitting her and it hurt. Even just looking at it, it just looked like it hurt. It just throw that phone up there like that. With not a bit of conscience, not scared it may hurt somebody or hit somebody. And I seen she had to get 3 stitches Bebe Rexha had to get 3 stitches from that man throwing that phone and hitting her in her eye. It hit her directly at the top of her eye. It hit her directly at the top of her eye. I hate that happened to her, but it just looked like it hurt. But they charging him. They charged him with, I can't say, is it battery, assault, or something they charged him with. Yeah, and what y'all think about Meghan Markel? Meghan Markel, do y'all feel like she brings some of that stuff up on herself? Or do y'all feel like that's really her? It's always like it's a problem with Meghan Markel. I see Spotify cut ties with her because she wasn't bringing in the views. And they also, too, tried to say that, they said that that wasn't her voice asking. They said that that wasn't her asking her interviewers questions. They said her voice was added at the end. They said it was her staff doing it. And, you know, Spotify cut ties with them. They did, which is sad. I think they still should have tried to at least get her views up. But yeah, I just feel like there's always something with her. Or do y'all feel like people should just leave her alone? Do y'all feel like people should leave Meghan Markle alone? Or do you think half of it's her? It's just crazy to see. It's always like she in the news for negativity. I don't know what her personality is like because I don't know her and never met her. Hopefully one day too. She seemed like a sweet girl. But I just find it funny how they tried to say she wasn't doing those interviews. It was her staff and her voice was added in at the end. That is just insane to me. I mean, hey, she ain't the first to do it and ain't the only one to do it. And it was up on the podcast. So I don't see what would be such a big deal about it. And also, too, Russell Simmons. What y'all think about Russell Simmons and his daughter going back and forth? I was shocked to see that because he seemed like he's very connected to those children. He truly did. I don't know, was they just having moments and his daughters was saying something. You know the way parents be having moments with their children, we arguing and fussing. Then she got it up on social media and put it up there. Then I seen Kamara Lee Simmons start posting it up there and saying her piece. But it's just crazy to even see. And I hope and pray they get well, though, too, him and his daughter's relationship. And also, too, what y'all think about that white woman? The white woman that worked at Starbucks that racially profiled those black guys. You remember that was back in, what, 2018, 2019? She called the cops up on them. They were sitting up there using their computers. And she ended up getting fired. She ended up getting fired from them. And she ended up suing them. I got ants all up on me. Not ants, but some of these little bugs biting me while I'm trying to film. But she also, she ended up getting fired. The white woman did, that racially profiled those 2 black guys. And they didn't even sue. They only gave $8 to charity or something like that. They just went on. And I heard the woman just sued Starbucks for $25 million because she said because she was white, they fired her and she got $25 million. That is insane. Me personally, if I was those black guys, I probably would have sued. I would have sued and got my money. I mean, I'm just sorry. Racially profiling them. They were just sitting there using the computer. They wasn't doing anything wrong or trying to harm anybody. And now she got the money. But the 2 black guys didn't even push it that far. They donated the what? $8 or something to charity. It is insane. And that's something we got to stop as black people. I understand that hard we good with stuff. And I understand, though, too, we used to racism. But, hey, they missed out up on the bag. That would have carried them a long way, them and their families. But I just wanted to get up here and talk about some of this stuff. Y'all keep watching this channel. It's going to get bigger and bigger and better. And also, though, too, hit the like button. Go down to the bottom. Go to the bottom. Go down there to the bottom and hit the like button. Okay? And hit the subscribe button. You see the subscribe button at the bottom? Hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Hit the like button and the subscribe button at the bottom. I got more coming. And share this video. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed one.